Hey everybody, welcome to another science video lesson. Here we go. I got a question for you. Where am I at? Does this look like Earth? Yeah, it's Earth. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's where we all live. It's a great place to be. Now, if I step onto a scale here on Earth and I get my, what you would call weight, I call it mass. If I determine that, I am about 77 kilograms. We use the metric system in science, so I'm going to use kilograms. It's about 170 pounds. So 77 kilograms is what my mass is on Earth. My weight on Earth is also 77 kilograms. So my mass and my weight are actually the same. So it seems like mass and weight are the same thing. But what happens when we travel, say, to the moon? Let's go there now. Ooh. Okay, all right. We're here. We're on the moon. That was quick. So, when I was on the Earth, which is way back over there, I was 77 kilograms of weight. And I was also 77 kilograms of mass. But here on the moon, am I more or less weight when I'm on the moon? Well, the moon is much smaller. It has less gravity. So I weigh less here on the moon. I actually am now down to about 12 or 13 kilograms. So I went from 77 kilograms down to about 12 or 13 kilograms. Now remember, if you're using pounds, if you're used to pounds, I was about 170 pounds. I'm all the way down to about 23 pounds here on the moon. So I've reduced my weight by quite a bit, but has my mass changed? Think about it. I was 77 kilograms on Earth. Now I'm about 13 kilograms here on the moon. So my weight changed, but the answer is my mass did not change. I'm still 77 kilograms of mass, whether I'm on the Earth or I'm on the moon. Let's try it somewhere else. How about let's just head off to empty space. It's right over there, and there, and there, and all around. Let's head off to empty space. Here we go. Whoa, okay. A little hard to breathe out here, but we're here. We're in space. It's kind of lonely, but my mass, has it changed? I still take up space, I still have matter. My mass hasn't changed. I'm still 77 kilograms, but how much do I weigh now? Think about it. 0. I weigh 0 kilograms out in space. I have no weight whatsoever, yet my mass is still 77 kilograms. Pretty interesting, isn't it? All right, now we got some data. Let's analyze it and check it out. Oh, okay. We're back. And check this out. We're here on Earth and we're in my classroom. This is great. And somebody already set up a place for me to record my data. Wonder who that was. Here we go. Now what we need to do is we got some data. As we traveled from Earth to the moon to empty space and back, we gathered some data along the way. Now we need to record that data and analyze to help us see the difference between mass and weight. So let's check it out. Now on Earth, I was 77 kilograms, and that was of mass. But on Earth, I was the exact same amount of weight. 77 kilograms of weight. So my mass and my weight are identical on Earth. Now, when we teleported to the moon, let's see if anything changed, if you remember. On the moon, my mass was 77 kilograms. Same as on Earth. But on the moon, when I jumped on the scale on the moon, the scale told me something different. It actually told me right around 12, somewhere between 12 and 13 kilograms. So I lost a lot of weight. And I didn't lose the weight, it's just because on the moon my weight is different, but my mass did not change. So, interesting. How about let's check out space and then we'll analyze our data. All right, on space, my mass, just the same, 77 kilograms of mass when I'm floating around in empty space, but my weight was a big whopping 0 kilograms. So I had 0 weight in space. I was weightless. As you probably heard, if you go to space, you do become weightless. There's basically nothing pulling you down, so you're weightless. So on all three, Earth, Moon, and space, my mass stayed the exact same. My weight did change though. Can anybody tell me what probably is causing my weight to change as I move from Earth to Moon to empty space? Think about it. Okay? If you guessed it's because of the specific gravity that I'm in, you're absolutely correct. The Earth has a very specific type of gravity, a very specific pull that it pulls you down with, the amount of force it pulls you down with. On the Moon, because the Moon is much smaller, you're only about 16% of the weight that you are on Earth. So you are you have much less weight, much less pull from gravity when you're on the Moon. Now in an empty space, there's no pull of gravity, which is why you are weightless, 0 weight. So we have Earth, we got the Moon, we got empty space, but the mass never changed. And the reason the mass never changed is because mass is based on how much matter is inside of you. The matter inside my body didn't change at all. As I went from the Earth to the Moon to empty space, the amount of matter inside my body stayed the exact same the entire time. All right, there you have it. The difference between mass and weight is that mass is the amount of matter that is in an object or in a person or in anything. Weight is determined by the type of gravity that you are in. If you are on the Moon, you're going to have a different weight than you will on the Earth because there's different gravitational pulls. So that is basically the difference. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please ask your teacher. Have yourself a great day.